What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Let's get into the news. The first story of the day is about the OnePlus 5T, as in Tango. That's right. Last year they had the OnePlus 3, and then later on, months later, they had the OnePlus 3T, which was basically the same phone except for a few updated features, such as an updated processor. Well, looks like the OnePlus 5T is going to take it to another level. Now, this is a rumor right now, and this might not come true, so take this with a grain of salt, but looks like Gizmo China, the website, is saying that they have some details on the OnePlus 5T, including a screenshot of the device. First off, they're saying that the resolution for this device will be 2160 by 1080 with an 18 by 9 aspect ratio. So a very similar body to what you see with the Pixel 2 XL. And then when you look at the photo of this, it looks almost, I think, really close to a Pixel 2 XL. At least the front of it does. I don't mind the look at all. I think it's kind of a letdown for people that did pay for the OnePlus 5, especially if the OnePlus 5T looks exactly like this. So to me, this should be the OnePlus 6. This looks like a completely different device, and it's kind of a big FU to their customers that bought the OnePlus 5. So I think it's a bad idea to do something this drastic. The other thing is that this phone is supposedly coming out in November of this year. So basically next month, OnePlus 5T. I don't have pricing or specs internally in terms of processor or anything like that. If they do update the processor, it's most likely gonna at least have the Snapdragon 835, maybe the 836 if that's available, if that even ever comes out. But this is supposedly a first look at the OnePlus 5T. What do you think about it? And the last story of the day is a Samsung rumor for the new Galaxy S9 and Galaxy Note 9. Now, a KGI securities analyst is following supply chains for Samsung, and he's seeing that 3 different manufacturers are possibly supplying Samsung with fingerprint sensors underneath the display of the screen, so you wouldn't have to reach on the back. There wouldn't be one at the bottom. It would literally be under the display of the screen. And these 3 manufacturers are fighting for Samsung to get their own contract with Samsung so that they can be the supplier for the display fingerprint style. And I think this is amazing. This is really going to change things in terms of not having to add extra hardware. They actually physically see on the phone itself, and it makes me wonder. I wonder if this technology does get popular next year, if Apple will integrate it back into their phones where they remove the fingerprint completely on the iPhone 10, if they'll bring it back with whatever the next version of that phone is. But this is awesome news. I hope this comes true. Time will tell for sure, but fingerprint underneath the display, we heard it was going to come out in the Galaxy S8 and the Note 8. It didn't come to fruition due to, I guess it was issues with OLED displays being able to properly read the fingerprint sensor underneath that. Hopefully they get that fixed with this version and that it's available with the S9 and Note 9. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. What do you think about that OnePlus 5T? Do you think it looks dope? Is it something that you want? Is it something that I was a OnePlus fan for a little bit there, and then the last few iterations of the phone I've kind of been like, you know, it's not that big a deal. You know, if you got phones, they're falling behind now at this point. Even their prices aren't that great. They don't even have 2K displays. The cameras are decent, but they're not amazing. So they're kind of falling behind at this point. Let me know what you think of that phone down below. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the road. Peace!